What's up guys, Flashfire here. Today I'm bringing you another team building video. As you can see, today we are building around Volcarona. Now before we get started, if you can, drop a like right down below this video. I want to see if we can get this to 50 likes. If we can, I'll put a pastebin file of this team down in the description so you guys can copy and paste into Showdown and play with it. Now, today this is the first video I've uploaded in about a week, and I'm sorry about that guys. I've been quite sick to the point where I didn't really want to record a video to tell you I was sick. So in future, if you guys want to know what's going on with me, why there are no uploads and all that kind of stuff, go ahead and follow me on Twitter, link in the description, so you can stay up to date with me on there, because I wasn't up here. I was kind of updating everyone on Twitter all the time. So if you go over there and follow me, you will know what's going on much more readily. But anyways, today we are building with Volcarona, as I said. Now this team is it's based around Volcarona, but there are elements of Volt turn in here as well. So the plan is to wear down your opponent's team with the Volt turning and the forcing the switches and all that kind of stuff, and then late game sweep with Volcarona, because this thing is a very, very powerful late game sweeper. Quiver Dance is one of the best boosting moves in the game. Volcarona uses it to great effect. So Quiver Dance raises special attack, special defense, and speed by one stage. So it's basically Dragon Dance but special with special defense boost. Like, what's not to love? And basically, this thing is a very, very powerful sweeper. There are a couple of things that stop it, but if we can remove those, this can have a field day in OU. So the movesets we've gone for is Fire Blast, Hidden Power Ground, and Giga Drain. Now you could very well run Bug Buzz in the Giga Drain or Hidden Power Ground slot. I have chosen not to, which does mean you miss out on some coverage, but it means that you kill Heatran with the Hidden Power Ground, and you kill stuff like Keldeo and Manafi with the Giga Drain, which is very important. This gets walled by Keldeo if you don't run Giga Drain. Well, not walled, but checked quite heavily if you don't run Giga Drain, as well as Azumarill. And yeah, we're running Hidden Power Ground for Heatran. I know we miss out on hitting more with Bug Buzz than we do with Hidden Power Ground, but Hidden Power Ground is better more of the time, I think, because if people see Volcarona, they tend to save their Heatran, and it's like, well, I have Hidden Power Ground, haha. So that's what that's for. We're going to be running a Pasho Berry on this, which halves the damage of the first super effective water type attack you take. So, Azu's Aqua Jet and Keldeo's Hydro Pump, all that kind of stuff, you take 50% from both of those the first time you get hit by them. So, yeah, possibly gives you a chance to Giga Drain them and all that kind of stuff if they are, for some reason, faster than you, if you haven't boosted or they're scarfed or whatever. So, that's what the Pasho Berry's for. And then the EV spread we've got enough speed to beat Lando after a Quiver Dance. Choice Scarf Lando T after a Quiver Dance. That's what that is for. We pretty much outspeed everything else anyways after a Quiver Dance. Dream is get 2 Quiver Dances up and just wreck everything, because then even Scarfers can't have a speed you. But yeah, that's what the Volcarona is for. As I said, couple of things that stop this. One thing it really doesn't like is rocks. It also really doesn't like the Latties, because we don't have Bug Buzz, Mega Altaria, or the 2 blobs, Chansey and Blissey. So what we've got to deal with all of that stuff? Well, first off, we have Starmie to deal with the rocks, because the rocks are the main problem, let's be honest. Like, we can play around the other stuff, rocks are real bad. So we're going to run Rapid Spin Starmie. I'm really starting to like this a lot at the moment in OU, just because the offensive pressure it puts on, it is a very, very valuable poke at the moment. So Hydro Pump, Side Shock, and Ice Beam is going to be the last move right here. I have taken to running Bolt Beam on these recently, but I've decided that Side Shock is probably better, just for stab and all that kind of stuff. And all I ended up really hitting with the Thunderbolt was Keldeo, which Side Shock hits harder. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So we're going to be running that, and this is called Frisbee. And that's too many E's. But yeah, this basically is just there to remove any hazards and possibly switch into fire-type attacks for the Volcarona. Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, so that's what that's for, primarily rocks removal. Now, the next thing we've got is Scizor, because this shuts down, it shuts down Altaria, it shuts down the Latties, and it beats through the blobs. So that's what this is for. We're going to be running Choice Band with Technician, obviously, and then Bullet Punch to break Altaria, U-Turn, and also Pursuit to break the Latties, and then Superpower to break through the blobs. So this is basically our wall breaker for Volcarona, which is fun times. because this deals with all of Volcarona's checks, I think. That's a bold statement. It probably doesn't. There'll be 10 people in the comments being like, no, it's... but whatever. I don't care. This is good. I like this. So rocks removal, check removal, not check removal, counter removal. Both of these are very, very valuable to Volcarona being a thing. Also, Scizor starts off the Volt turning shenanigans. Now, the next poke I want to go over, this is an interesting slot for me because I was originally running Rotom and I've tested it with Rotom and it works with Rotom and it increases the Volt tourney and it means you can burn stuff and it gives you, but it gives you redundant coverage because we've got Hydro Pump on Starmie and we're running another electric type. And also, if I run Rotom in this slot, then I can't have rocks on the team, which is going to be very important because it's a Volt turn team, you're going to be forcing switches all the time. Also, helps Volcarona pick up some KOs at +1, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like I'm going to run Tyranitar instead. It does give up an Earthquake immunity, but I feel like this is possibly better. It's a check for bird spam, like Rotom was. It also checks the Lati twins quite nicely if Scizor isn't doing that well enough. I feel like it's a bit overkill on the Latis, but whatever. I feel like having Stealth Rock on this team is very, very valuable, and I think it can work without Rotom. If you guys want me to use it with Rotom or with Tyranitar, let me know down in the comments, because I honestly don't know which. I haven't tested it with Tyranitar yet, so I'm just kind of hoping it's going to work. So we're going to be running Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Crunch, and I think Ice Beam. This is the standard supportive Tyranitar set at the moment. This way we take about 30% from Draco in the sand, and... oh no, wait, that's wrong. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. We take about 30% from Draco in the sand, and we take about 30% from a Brave Bird from a Choice Banded Talonflame. So this is Bird Spam check, and it's Lati check, which is fantastic. Also set Stealth Rocks. Main function, set Stealth Rocks. Because we want to be forcing switches with Scizor and the last two mobs on the team. One of which is Mega Manectric. I'm so excited. Oh, why did I just search Mega? That was a terrible idea. I don't know if I've used this yet, but Volt Turn with double Intimidate is fantastic. We're going to be running Mega Manectric and Lando. Choice Scarf Lando, which is why we're not putting rocks on it. That's the wrong Lando right there. But yeah, double Intimidate is amazing. Because, especially on Volt Turn users, because you can just be like, no, you have no attack now, bye. So we're going to be running standard Mega Manectric with Volt Switch Thunderbolt, Hidden Power Ice, not Ice Fang, come on, think it through, and I think Flamethrower. The issue I have with running Overheat is, it's easy for your opponent to, like... it's easy for your opponent to switch in something that resists the Overheat and then take nothing from the incoming Volt Switch next turn, and that upsets me a lot. I don't think we miss out on any KOs especially. It's possible that we miss out on KOing Exca. So if you guys want me to run Overheat instead of Flamethrower, let me know down in the comments. I'm not really sure. Personally, I think Flamethrower, but I could be entirely wrong. I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm not really sure. But anyways, standard Mega Manectric and then Choice Scarf Lando. T is fantastic because we're forcing switches all day long. This also gives us some... I pressed the wrong button then, and I think I just ruined everything. No, it's fine. It also gives us a nice bit... no, I did press the wrong button. Whoops. It also gives us some nice Earthquake coverage because we didn't have that yet. And Edgequake is fantastic. I know we can't switch up the moves, but whatever. We also get some knockoff and we get some U-turn. So then max attack, max speed, and jolly. So yeah, like I said at the start, the idea with this team is we're going to set rocks and then we're going to wear the opponent down with the Volt Tourney stuff and then sweep with Volcarona late game. That's the game plan generally. That's going to be the end of the team builder, guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. If you have any changes or suggestions or anything like that that you want to see me implement throughout the battles, let me know down in the comments so that I can improve the team. I always want to make it better. And remember to suggest the next thing you want to see me build with down there as well. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.